Welcome to Business Morning on Union Television. This is a program where we talk about business and analyze different ways entrepreneurs, business owners, and organizations can grow, increase their profit margin, interact with their customers, and grow their business generally. And today we're going to be talking about effective business management strategies. I know you've been managing your business using different strategies. However, I'm going to be introducing you to some strategies that would be beneficial and helpful for your business growth. We're going to be looking at 5 effective business management strategies on the program today, and also some pitfalls that would make business to fail, some business management pitfalls. These are what we're going to be reviewing on this program today. I am Onyinye Eslofo, and this is Business Morning on Union Television. Stay with us. Welcome back to Business Morning on Union Television. We're still reviewing 5 effective business management strategies. And the first strategy we're going to be reviewing is adequate goal setting. For every business to thrive, you need to have clear goals. You need to set adequate goals for your business. So why do you need to set goals for your business? It doesn't matter how big your business is or how old your business is. And it doesn't even matter how small your business is. So some people want to believe that goal setting is for big businesses who have big targets to achieve. And then this small business can just be here today, there tomorrow. We do this today, we can try something else tomorrow. We don't need a goal, we don't need to have target, we just go with the flow. But then you cannot manage your business effectively if you do not have a clear goal. Your business goals need to be smart, they need to be measurable, they need to be achievable. Your goals need to be relevant, and they should be time bound. So when you have your goals, you check the relevance of this goal to what the business stands to achieve or what the business seeks, and then you will know whether this goal is something you should chase or not. This is the first strategy you need for effective business management. And the second strategy we're going to be looking at is leadership and teamwork. For a business to be effective and for a business to grow well, you need good leadership and good system, good operation system. That can only come when the leadership structure is in place. You might have a small business and think, I don't really need too much leadership to have this, hire this, pay this, or you need this manager, you need this director. You don't need all of that. You have a team of 5, you have a team of 3, you have a team of 2. Begin, lead well. You have a team of 10, lead well. 8, 7. It mustn't be 30, 45, 50. What's the hierarchy in your business? How do you report? Who gets to interface with who? Who manages logistics? Who is in charge of procurement? So when you have these things in place, you know how to communicate and make sure that the people you're working with understand exactly what is expected to be done. You're not just paying attention to criticize, but you're paying attention to work with the people you're working with, the people you've called to work this vision with you. Make sure you're open to work with them. Don't be that rigid person who is standing ground. Don't be that rigid person who is canceling out things. Embrace innovation. You know, when you have an inclusive team, ensure you give them the opportunity to be expressive. Let them showcase their creativity. Learn from them. What do they think can be done for this business to go forward? What do they think can be done differently from what has been in existence? As they are coming in with their different ideas, take it, analyze it, pick the one to run with part time, so that your teammates will be eager to share what they know, because they know it will be implemented. But if you're that leader who doesn't take up initiative, who doesn't even take their ideas, they wouldn't be interested in sharing anymore because they know it's not going to work. So how then would the business move forward when there is no innovation? Be open to new things. It is okay that you've thought out things, you did an in-depth research to find out what you're working with. But then things evolve. As the times are changing, some things go extinct. They go into extinction. So how then do you make sure that this your business is remaining relevant, is still moving, is still evolving? Don't hold back to that thing you took too much time to get. Make sure that things that are coming in, you evaluate them. How is it going to fit into what you're doing? Otherwise, you will go down. And other businesses that are flexible enough to accommodate change will come up. But to stay in the radar, you have to be very open to innovation. Don't be that person who only takes feedback from one person. So the one person in your team who is the loudest is the person you want to believe brings the most effective feedback or has the best idea that can work for the team. No, the loudest voice in the room might not even be the most reasonable person. We're still talking about effective business management strategies. This is Business Morning on Union Television. Stay with us. Welcome back to Business Morning on Union Television. We're still reviewing effective business management strategies. We reviewed 2 strategies already, and we talked about goal setting and teamwork and leadership. The 3rd strategy we're reviewing now is customer service. The reason you're in business is to serve your customers. And if you're not able to serve your customers, you don't even have a business. You're going to run out of business. Your business is going to go down. So let's use akara business. So someone who sells akara, you sell to government organization, or let's say you sell to corporate organizations, and you sell to corporate organization staff because they go out very early to meet up with work, or people who just go to work very early. They could be laborers on construction sites and people of that sort though, but just people who go out very early. They are your target audience or your target customers, and you're selling to these people. What do? Rather than remain there and then expect them to come and buy from you, you can devise ways of managing your customers. You can think of strategies of serving them well so you don't lose people. What can you do? You can begin to package your akara. You package your akara on 100 naira, 50 naira, 500, 2,000. So you package it. You already know how they buy. If most of your customers buy 500 naira akara, or if they buy 1,000 naira akara. So you package it 1,000 naira akara. You can even use foil or papers that are eco-friendly. And then instead of them coming down now, some people that work with you, some of your teammates can be packing, the other people can be frying, another person is there attending to people who are on ground and collecting the money, and some persons can even take the akara to the car. This is 500 naira akara. Rather than how your customers will be very happy. They'll be very happy to just pay and keep moving. So you devise ways of serving your customers well, because you've saved them the time of coming down, you saved them the time of revising and coming to park and all of that. So that is the convenience your business is affording them is one reason they want to stick with you. And how about you even think of, how can we supply this thing to your office? We can bring it to your office at your breakfast time so that it will still be hot. And they'll be very happy. Oh, is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. So I wouldn't have to microwave it. Yeah, we can do that. And you take it to them. It's akara you're selling, but you understand your customers, the different customers you have. You've done a segmentation for your customers, and you now know how to serve them better. You know how to serve them better. If you're serving premium customers, delivering akara as breakfast, you're now charging a premium price. If you're selling in foil, you know what price to charge them. And then people that are coming down to buy, you know how much you're going to charge them. So when you understand how to manage the different customer segments you have, that is when you've effectively segmented your customers. So you have those you supply at their offices, you have those you sell to in their cars, you have the people who come down, you have the people who buy in bits. So depending on the kind of customers you have, you serve them well, and they will keep coming back to you. So managing your customers well and building good relationship with them is going to help your business to grow. The next strategy we're looking at is strategic planning. We talked about goal setting, we talked about leadership and teamwork, and then we talked about customer service, and now we're talking about strategic planning. How does strategic planning work? We can still use our Akara business, but this time let's use clothes, fashion. So how do you plan this business to work for you? Do you want to be one among the many tailors or fashion designers that are always landing in the police station every Christmas time because you don't deliver clothes to your customers? No, you don't. So how can you be different from every other tailor? How can you be strategic with your business? How can you plan and execute? Can you boldly take up projects of making school uniforms for schools and deliver before the beginning of the term without parents coming to harass school administrators? No. Then you're not fit. If yes, then you're good to go. You need strategic planning. Now, at what time are you going to give a discount for your business? At what time are you going to push sales for your business? You know, there are times when business would not be as high or will not move fast like it would. There are seasons where you don't need to stress yourself to sell. The season is just giving you sales. That's the season. But there are seasons where you need to market a lot. So how do you leverage this season? You need to be very strategic. So what's happening at this time? If Children's Day is coming, what are you doing? Do you make children's clothes? Do you advertise them? Do you have to leverage social media advertisement to bring your different clothes to mothers so they can buy for their children? If Christmas is coming, what's the strategy? Are you just that person who is about promo? No. Or do you just do the bandwagon Black Friday? What are you doing extra? What strategy are you deploying? Okay, can we have a children's fun fair? You organize a little children's fun fair within your business premise, and parents come with their children, they fit clothes, they buy. That way you get a lot of people to buy, because if you don't plan and execute, you actually planned to fail. And that brings us to the last strategy we're going to be discussing today, and that is innovation. Be very innovative. What is that new spice? What's the new trend? AI. How is AI going to grow your business? How can you leverage AI to boost your business sales? Do you need to design a woman frying akara with AI? Still talking about our akara business. Do you need to design a woman frying akara with AI? So it's going to be more beautiful. You still have the local background, and it's just so nice. On your social media page, what are you doing for this your akara business? So what is that new thing? You need to be very innovative and creative. When your teammates are coming up with ideas that can help the business, don't just trash them. Embrace them. So what can we do? Everything is becoming digital. People are more receptive to digital innovation. Your business should not be left out. I'm managing this business. So do we need a strong social media presence? Who are we getting for it? How do we get feedback from our customers? So how can you be innovative? What can you include to this business to transform it so that it can float at this time? People will see you standing, because the more other people are doing new things, they are climbing up the radar, and you who is just there doing the primitive thing, being very rigid, you keep going down until it gets to a point where nobody is even thinking about you again. You know, what if your business is that business that would want to use AI for delivery, right? So how do you now include it? If you've not been adapting, if you've not been transforming your business or evolving, you cannot just wake up one morning and say we are changing our delivery style and we're using AI. It wouldn't work. And at this point, we're going to be looking at the pitfalls of business management. And we're looking at 3 pitfalls. The first one is avoid perfectionism. So when you're this perfectionist, you're that person who wants everything to be done well, no errors, nothing. It's just spot on, clean, neat. And if you are that person, you're never going to start a business, and your business cannot last, because you're not going to ever get to the point where everything is perfect. You're human, and it means you're not open to change. So when you want to have a perfect business, you want to have a perfect product, you have a perfect team, everything is perfect, it cannot work. Or let's use the akara business, for example. You're frying akara. I need my akara balls round. So when the akara ball has a small scratch and it's not round, you have to start all over again. I need my akara balls flat. You wouldn't start your business like that, because while you're waiting for all your akara balls to be round, people who have been putting out their akara in no particular shape have gone ahead of you. They've been selling. So what happens when you put out this business and then your products, or you put out your akara, and somebody comes to say, this akara is round, but this one is not round? Do you know what is going to happen? You will go back to start making it all round. You're wasting time, you're wasting energy, you're not being productive. Another pitfall is procrastination. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. And you know, tomorrow never ends. I will do this tomorrow. We're going to build this business tomorrow. We're going to attend to this tomorrow. We're going to work on this tomorrow. You sit down and you say these things with enthusiasm and passion. Tomorrow we're going to be launching out our product. Tomorrow, and tomorrow you still say tomorrow. And tomorrow you still say tomorrow. And you're not doing anything. We're going to buy this product tomorrow. Oh, this machine is not working. Don't worry, tomorrow. This is not working. Don't worry, tomorrow. We need to call this customer today. Don't worry, tomorrow. By the time we call the customer tomorrow, oh, I've gone past this. I got someone else to do it for me. By the time you want to get this machine tomorrow, it's unavailable until we restock, and we don't know when we're restocking. So when you keep procrastinating, it's affecting your business. Your business remains stagnant. You're not growing. You're not pushing. Nothing new is coming. You keep saying tomorrow or next time, and next time does not ever come. So your business is stagnant, and the more it stops moving, the more it keeps going down. Because if you're not moving, other people will move past you and you become backward. So pay attention to procrastination. Take it out of your schedule. Take it out completely. Anything you have to do, do it. You don't have to do it perfectly, but you've done it. And the next time you're doing it, you will improve. And that brings me to our third pitfall, micromanaging. If you employ people to work with you, give them the opportunity to do their work. Don't sit on them at all times. Do this like this. It doesn't have to be like this. You employ them. They are creative. They are learned. They are experts. So can they do this thing the way it should be done? Can they add spice to it? Can they tweak it a little? Can they introduce style to what you're doing? But no, this is how we do it here. This is the standard. There is no standard. As far as there is room for growth, there is no standard. Nothing is cast in stone. When you say standard as this is our standard and that is excellence, that's understood. Anything you're doing here has to be excellent. That's fine. But if it's standard as it concerns operation dynamics, it must be straight and turn. It wouldn't always work, because there are times when you need it slanted, because that's the slope that your customers are now taking, or that's the slope that will even make you to be more efficient. So embrace it rather than say no. Here we don't do slopes. We do straights. So take the straight way, take the straight path, take the straight style. Say, let's see what this slope is going to look like. Can we explore the slope? Can we see what the result is? So you can compare them and know if it's going to work. If it doesn't work, fine, you can stick to it, but at least you have a knowledge of it. And you know how to do better. Because when you're not there, they will not even be at liberty to deploy strategies of making the business better. So you need to avoid procrastination, avoid perfectionism, and also avoid micromanaging. At this point, we are going into the marketplace to learn from market people what the business has been for them, how they've been able to manage their business, what strategies they've deployed, and how long their businesses have lasted. I know they have real hand information, tested and proven information, because of course they're in the marketplace, and that will help you grow your business as well. So come with me.
This is Marketplace Synergy, a segment of Business Morning where we interact with market people to learn about their businesses, their challenges, and their success stories. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, dear.
How's business going?
Fine.
So I want to first ask, how long have you been in this business?
I started the business in 2015, June.
That's like almost 9 years.
Yes. I started my own.
So why did you go into the bag business?
Actually, I work with my madam here. Number one, Shitelu. And my madam says computer, desktop, laptop, anything computer. From that place, when some customer will come and buy system and ask for a laptop bag, I will run around and go and pick the bag and sell. From that place, my boss started selling bag, and the bag, my profit of the bag is better than the system. When I will use and buy system now, then it's almost 100 and 150. That is 2015, 2014. But I can use like 200,000. I just 150 is just one system, but I can use like 200,000 then buy like 50 bag or more than 50 bag and sell it. I can use 2,000 naira or 1.5 or even 2.5. It depends how the customer price. I can use this and sell it. That one is the profit is better than the system. That is the actual thing.
So that was why you decided to go into the bag full.
Yes.
So how are you managing your business? Like, what are the things you're doing to make sure that your business is still going? So besides going to buy the bag, maybe, I buy less bag, or I sell to this kind of people, like things like that.
Well, so I have some customer here inside Computer Village. Like this is my plaza. We have a 6 building here. Normally, all of them, in fact, few of them buy from me. And I have another one for Adekwele there. The guy is from my plaza, but they have another shop in Adekwele, the next street. Normally, the guy patronize me. Many of them patronize me. By God's grace, but in fact, many of them patronize me. It's not my power, but by God's grace, God is so faithful.
So from the people you're buying from, with the way things are now, are you bargaining for them to sell less to you, or probably you buy more and then when you sell you pay them back or something like that? Do you have to negotiate to them how the things so that it can favor you too?
Yes, sometimes you get one I used to buy for before Badagry. They call that place Vespa or Yaniki. Sometimes I buy, like last time I go market earlier this month. I buy 408 something thousand and I pay 390 something. My balance remain 92,000 for the guy hand now. I told the guy to cool down. Said the money I supposed to use them and buy this backpack. The guy sell those ones. I told the guy the money I gave you is so backpack. It's not for side bag, but I just see the bag and love the bag. Let me just pay you that 390 something. It remain 90 something thousand there. Let me hustle and go to Lagos Island and go and pick. But Lagos Island, I have some people, like 2 people there. I have some people can give me credit, but me, sometimes when I collect that credit, I just feel somehow I need to hustle the money and pay. Sometimes I use my own cash and buy my markets. That is how I do my own.
How do you deal with competition in the market, to considering the fact that this place, almost everybody is doing the same thing you're doing?
Well, sometimes some of my quality bag, I don't display them. When customer come, when he look around, he ask me. He say he don't see what he wants. I bring some confirm bag and sell him and show you. He will pick from that place. But when he display them, Me too. I normally do it too. When I'm going out now, my neighbor there is selling bag. I will peep there and check the one the man have. Whether I will go to Lagos Island or another place to see it and buy. Me sometimes some bag like this man now wey came here now, he asked me, I show him the, so he said no. He said some of them I have some quality pouch here I buy for that place like 3-5. When the man come now, we give the man either it's 5,000 dollars or 6,000 naira because it's quality more than other ones other people they are buying. I will hide my quality bag. That is how I do my own thing.
Wow, that's awesome. So what can you tell someone who wants to go into business now? What advice can you give to a person?
When somebody want to grow up, he give the person encouragement. So whether the capital and profit, you use it and put inside the business will expand very, very well. By God's grace, so not by, not by giddy, by God's grace, the business will expand. That is it.
Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
How's business going today?
We thank God.
Okay, so I'd like to know why you decided to go into the electronics business.
Well, actually, what we deal on is not electronics, it's computer accessories. So, it's the field I find myself in. As a graduate of industrial chemistry, in Nigeria, nothing stands. It's the area that you find yourself is where you picked yourself. So, this is actually where I find myself, and I pick myself up from there.
Okay, so this is where you found yourself, and how long have you been here?
Actually, my business has been, though it's a family business, though, for years. But I joined for over 10 years. So I've been in this business for more than 10 years in these computer accessories.
That's amazing. Okay, I know this is a male dominated area to start with, and this field is also male dominated. So, how are you managing this business strategically that is making you stand out?
Okay. One thing I can tell you for business, some will say that business, just as I said before, is a gamble thing. No, to me, it's not. Sincerity and trust. When you are sincere doing what you know how to do well, you will go far in it. When you can stand up and tell customer or convince customer that this is what it is and it means what it is, tomorrow they will find you. But a situation whereby you mix yourself up with lies, trying to sell market, no, it doesn't work for me in that way. I prefer being me, and me is standing on my words and in my truth, on truth. In most cases, you will say that my market is expensive, though I know what I have and I know what I have and I know how to sell it. And because what I have is a good product, you can't compare it with what they have in the market. And that means when you buy and test and confirm that what I said is true, tomorrow for sure you'll find me and come, even though a lot of us are into the business. In fact, actually all of us in this my life are into the business, but me, I don't lag behind. My God has been so faithful to me.
Awesome. At the moment, do you have staffs working with you? Do you have staff working with you?
Yeah, I have staffs working with me because this is not the only. I have other branches, so I have people there. Then here I have people, but the one that is working with me is on vacation, so the other one went to an airland. So I do have people, not just one, a lot of them. But because of the situation in the country, I have to, just like as I told you, quote your quote according to yours, I have to limit so that I can be able to pay salary. So presently, I have one with me here.
Awesome. So, what advice can you give to someone who wants to go into business at this time?
Well, there is no excuses. We must keep on continuing until we get there. And I believe surely that one day we are good. We're gonna get there, and we will.
Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you. And that will be all on Marketplace Synergy today.
It was a beautiful moment in the marketplace, and I am very glad you learned from them. For more content, follow us across all our social media platforms. And yes, subscribe to our YouTube channel on Union Television. As always, I am Onyinye Eslofo, and until I see you again, keep watching Union Television.